Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Counting the hours, to be honest. I just need to get through today's show and another one tomorrow, and then I'm off to Germany again for a few days. Of course, that means I won't be here in person on Friday, but fear not. Yesterday afternoon, I filmed a semi-live show to keep you all entertained in my absence. That show will drop at the usual time of 10 a.m, pretty much as I'm landing in Frankfurt, and it contains a whole bunch of full-length conversations and interviews that we captured during Bauma 2022. There's a wee bit of machine action in there as well, just to keep you entertained. That should all keep you pretty busy while I'm messing about with electric Volvo machines at the Nürburgring, as one does. Just a very quick note. I'm also scheduled to appear, this time as a guest, funnily enough, on the Instagram live stream for a guy called Andy Stevens. That's going to take place on the night of Sunday, the 20th of November. And I mention that only because I was watching Andy on Instagram last night talking about the fact that he just heard about yet another suicide of a young guy in this industry. What Andy has to say really should resonate with just about everyone in this sector. So I'm about to post a link to it in the chat. I would urge you to give it a listen. So without further ado, let me roll the intro, post the question of the day, which was very much inspired by Andy Stevens' post last night, and we'll get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. I'm just going to say a very quick good morning to Jeff Pinion in particular, because, where have I put it? Jeff, just to let you know, as of about 5 minutes ago, Postie arrived. Thank you very much indeed for that. For those that don't know, that will be up for grabs. The contents of that will be up for grabs on our giveaway show on the 23rd of November. Get my dates confused. Wednesday, the 23rd of November at 7 p.m. Now, I said I was going to post a question of the day. I haven't done it, so let me press that button there. Right, it is Wednesday, the 9th of November, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, we're back out on site with CJ Charlton and the latest addition to their equipment fleet. John Deere makes the grade by embracing technology. We're heading for New Zealand for a spot of time-lapse demolition. If you've got materials to move, Hyundai can handle it for you. And things are looking up in the field of high-reach demolition excavators. Plus, we can finally reveal why we were in Wales earlier this year with Leica Geosystems. And we'll get to all of that and probably a whole lot more as well in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to Gail Baldwin, inventor of condensed milk. No, really. Also, happy birthday to former British monarch George VII, to Hollywood actress Hedy Lamarr, who weirdly is also credited as the inventor of the radio guidance system used by Allied torpedoes in the Second World War. Strange turn of events for a career. To astronomer Carl Sagan, poet Roger McGough, and to bodybuilder and Incredible Hulk Lou Ferrigno, to professional wrestler Chris Jericho, and to golfer David Duval. Many happy returns to them, one and all. If you were here a few weeks ago, you will recall that we paid a whistle-stop visit to Drummond House in Edinburgh, where CJ Charlton Group were flexing their demolition muscles. Now, even though it was a flying visit, we still managed to take the time to shoot some additional film, this time of the latest addition to the CJ Charlton equipment fleet.
This is our new Hitachi ZX 490-7 hydraulic excavator. We took delivery of this machine 4 weeks ago, especially for this project. This machine, for its size, reliability, we've had really good feedback. We've also got several other Hitachi machines on the fleet as well, which have also been ultra reliable. all round a really good machine. So it seems silly not to go with the 490. It is very economical on fuel. I know compared to other brands of machine on site at the minute, it certainly uses the least amount of fuel. Having a machine that's, you know, fuel efficient and also low emission as well is key for us. So on the moment we've got a Demolition MQP 60 processor, and at the moment that's fitted with the D-Jaw system, which is perfect for what we're doing here today. They're known for their reliability and performance, and it's definitely proven itself.
Yeah, I saw that Hitachi and Demolition combo very close up and personal, and it really is an impressive pairing. So hats off to CJ Charlton on their latest acquisition. It's time once again to head back to Germany, to Bavaria, to Munich, and more specifically to the Messe München Exhibition Centre. Now, although all the mining equipment, the electric powered and the hydrogen fueled equipment was very, very impressive, I found myself drawn to the demolition equipment while I was roaming the highways and byways of the Bauma 2022 show. As you're about to see, when it comes to high-reach demolition machines, things are looking up. And don't panic, the music kicks in after a few seconds. A pretty impressive lineup, I think you'll agree. And we didn't even get to film the Cat High Reach while we were there. Just too many machines, too little time. Now, those of you that are regular around these parts will know that we always say a very good morning to those that are joining us for the first time. And we've had a couple of those today. Let's have a look, see if I can find the people in question. You have to bear with me just a second. Well, I can certainly see one. Let's have a look. There you are. That is Yaroslav, all the way from Sydney in Australia, down under. Now, as I say, people that know, you get welcome confetti when you turn up for the first time. So, Yaroslav, thank you very much indeed for tuning in all the way from Australia. And we've got another one to find as well. Now, let me see if I can track that person down. I've already said good morning to them. There they are. Chinzu. I'm not sure where Chinzu is watching from, but Chinzu, welcome confetti for you as well, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Now, let's turn that off before it drives everybody to complete distraction. There we go. I need to press a button, and I'm going to press this one.
Since the finance bill came into effect in April, the construction industry has seen a surge of fuel thefts. The rising cost of living has placed an additional risk of theft by employees and contractors, as well as opportunistic thieves. By using diesel dye and placing warnings of its use, you are sending a clear message that this is your fuel.
I just had a message from Ken Hatcher. I'm not sure if it's you or me. You're freezing today. I'm perfectly warm. I know what you mean, Ken. As far as I can tell from my monitors, everything's hunky-dory, but if anybody else is experiencing problems, please let me know. So, as many of you know, for the second successive year, I was honoured to be invited to be one of the judges for the New Zealand Demolition and Asbestos Association Awards. Yesterday was the final day of judging, so I spent most of yesterday afternoon going back through the through the entries rather, for a second and in some cases a third time, just to be absolutely sure I'd made the correct choice. Several of the entries contained links to videos, including one that I'm about to play for you right now. Now, I can't tell you whether that was a winning entry or not, partly because I'm sworn to secrecy and also because I'm merely one of a panel of judges. But I have to say, I was very impressed by that demolition work and by a huge number of the award entries. Honestly, New Zealand is a match for the UK these days. It really is. Sadly, I don't get to go to New Zealand to hand out the prizes, but maybe one day. I'm going to pause for a moment. Jack, good morning to you as well. Thank you for being here. Can't honestly remember. I probably need to start a register, I guess, of people that have been here before. But on the basis that I can't remember you being here before, you get your welcome confetti as a newcomer. So, Jack, thank you very much indeed for being here. Now, I've pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. I need this one. So yesterday, we brought you Cenobogan's latest offering in the materials handler market. I think we all agreed it was an impressive machine, particularly the electric drive system. But before you all rush out and buy a Cenobogan, you might like to consider the latest model from Hyundai, just by way of comparison. Is it just me, or have Hyundai really regained their mojo in recent months? Going to address a very quick question here from Gary Muirhead. Did you ever find out any more about the use of scaffolding to hold up buildings after the outcome of the collapse recently, where it ended up on the road? I'm going to come back to that after the show, Gary, so watch this space. Not much of an update I can give you, but I can certainly tell you my latest thoughts and understanding on the subject. So watch this space.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
Several months ago, you might recall that I was forced to take a leave of absence for a day or two while myself, my son Fred, and Peter Haddock of Contact with Media journeyed to Wales on a top secret mission. Well, at long last, we can finally reveal precisely why we were there. We were shooting the film with Leica Geosystems, and more specifically with their customer Rob Morris of RNG Groundworks. And this is what the finished film looks like.
My name's Rob Morris, Director of the Construction Hub. Today we're in a construction hub in the valleys of South Wales, just north of Newport and Cardiff. Here at the construction hub we offer a range of services: groundworks, plant hire, demolition, recycling, winter services. We've got a range of services we can offer. Started in groundworks when I left school. Originally farming background, so it was a bit of agricultural contracting and groundworks at the same time. Built the business up to what you see today. The company has grown significantly over the years. It's right for me that people feel part of it, and I feel a business is grown on people and having the right individuals doing the right job. The construction hub which we're sat in today, we actually built this building out of all recycled products from all our demolition sites. Everything which we could bring back and reclaim, we used to make this building which we're sat in today. Today we're in South Wales on one of our largest projects to date. On this site we used AgTech, like a sister company, for doing all of the modelling. So we went right the way through from tender process, and now here we are today on site with the machines. We're going to actually start using the machines on constructing the units. AgTech, I gotta say, is something else. With AgTech, my colleague Brendan looks after the whole aspect of AgTech, and he finds it absolutely fantastic.
I'm Brendan Morgan, Commercial Director of RMG Groundworks. We were looking for the whole round package where the pre-construction tendering earthworks model transpires and converts into GPS machine control. It was evident there was not too many companies out there that could do that. They could either do one or the other. AgTech does both. We've had support of Leica and AgTech combined. We've set up meetings with the engineers and the estimators.
The backup service which we get off Leica is second to none. We wanted to make sure that we had somebody who was going to look after us and see the journey through.
Thankfully to the Leica and AgTech support, we've been able to do that, and it's been a success to date.
They are now winning work because of AgTech. Not only can they produce the estimate quicker, they take these digital models and they show them to the potential client. So this entire site model comes out of AgTech, that goes onto the machine. It's not just a surface, you've got the line work in there as well. The beauty of Icon, AgTech, machine control, everyone's on the same page. With everybody on the same page, less rework, it's only a good thing. Rob wants to push the boundaries all the time. I feel part of this company. You come down, you sit in meetings and you consult and you look at the picture that the MD Rob's got in his mind, and you bring in the solutions to try and fit all those pieces together and make it work.
We always have a philosophy of we want the best equipment, we want the best guys working here, we want everyone to feel part of the team. We're all pushing forward in the same direction.
My name's Tom Diggle and I am the Operations Director at Rob Morris Groundworks. I think the Leica MC1 has made this job so much easier.
We started looking at machine control. We decided to partner with Leica. There's not many companies using machine control on groundworks around the South Wales area.
So when the commercial team hand over the project to us, our models are checked by our engineers before we actually get them onto site, then get the data into our machine control, which is then executed on site. We want to get the machines onto the ground and working as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Name's Jason Evans. I'm operating a Doosan 140 and I really like the Leica MC1 system. It's so much easier to use and things. And obviously I'm going to wait for engineers and things like that. You can just get on with your work and crack on through the day.
The data that we're using can be recorded, so we can actually record as-builts through the machines, so that we're building up a record of how much muck has been moved, the depth of certain foundations, to how much earth might be removed from a drainage line, if we've gone too deep, if we've gone too shallow, and if there's any money that could be saved anywhere as well.
It's taken a lot of the errors out of it, because once you've got it in the machine, it saves it from the engineer having to mark it out on the ground and then the machine driver having to pick it up. It wasn't easy at first on bringing it into the company, but then once people started using it and they realised the support with Leica, it just helped that process.
A bit of trial and error in the beginning, generally getting confidence in the systems. Change is always difficult, especially for the older people of the company who's used to traditional setting out and things like that.
We could just stop and just be the same as everyone else and do a bit of groundworks and do a bit of demolition, a bit of something. But we want to go above and beyond, and this is why we're investing in technology. We want to be doing it better than everyone else. We want to get the best outcomes in our area because our people and our staff deserve it.
The confidence that we've gained in utilising the systems and the software in high-tech has allowed us, to ambitiously target bigger projects. Generally, as a business, we were targeting projects under £1 million back 2 years ago. We are now stretching ourselves to the bigger projects, 6, 7, 8, 9 million pound contracts now, just from getting the confidence in the systems that we've got.
The investments we've made over the last couple of years has been able to drive the business forward, and Leica, MC1 and AgTech have been a huge part of that. It's building a company for the future.
In an age of TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and instant online gratification, Leica actually allowed us the time to tell that story properly. As a result, I think that's some of Fred's best work. Just wanted to make a very quick mention. I came away from the construction hub and meeting Rob Morris and his team there, hoping and praying that they were successful. They're doing things so right and putting so much back into the local area, local community, and also into their business through the construction hub, their training and apprenticeships. Really, really, really hope that they are successful. Now, just so you know, the construction hub is also the home to J2R Demolition. While we were in Wales, I recorded an interview with J2R Managing Director Jonathan Williams, who was literally next door to Rob Morris. You can check out that using the link I just posted in the chat. And we're going to stick with all things technological. We're going to play out today with a quick film that combines two of our favourite things, technology and John Deere equipment. So that's how you make the grade.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that pretty much wraps up the main part of this morning's show. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle, like as always, over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. I'm delighted to see the chat has been busy, and we've got a number of newcomers as well, so I hope they are free to stick around. If you can't stick around, fully understand, but please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends and your colleagues, and please look after yourselves after the Andy Stevens link that I posted in the chat. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. But if you do have the time and the inclination, I'll see you immediately after this.